Les gens, c'est de nouveau Erwan pour Worm TV. Ce que j'adore dans ce métier, c'est les trucs complètement improbables. Et donc c'était absolument pas prévu, mais aujourd'hui, on est avec Bain. Mister, I'd like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, this is Peter from Pain and Hypocrisy and Lindemann, blah, 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 blah. How are you?
I think they're fine, and you, how are you?
Good. My throat is a little fucked up, but I hope it will pass. So, I got a cold before we went on tour, of course. Not after, but before. So, but I'm gonna scream it away, so it's gonna be good.
Okay. We hope so.
Yeah.
You got a show tonight.
Exactly, yeah.
For those who don't know you, can you tell us when Bain born and what happened during all these years to come to today?
Yeah, I think first time, I think it was like 20 years ago, I released the first album. It was just like a side project, just doing my things, was not supposed to be anything big. And during the 2000, I did albums, but I did not tour. I maybe did one gig here, one gig there. So the last 10 years, I actually started picking up on touring and stuff and making albums, and it's been going good. You know, we're building and building and building and building. You know, so it's really good. Now it's the second time we're in Paris, exactly a year ago. So the plan for this tour that we're doing now is to go out to cities where we didn't go, smaller cities. But I guess in France they want us to do Paris and Lyon again. Otherwise, I would have really liked to go in different cities, you know, because it's actually the third tour we do on this in Europe. We did East Europe for the second tour, and then wanted to come back and do the smaller cities, you know. But we ended up here again, which I don't mind at all.
You prefer little place or huge shows?
I like to cramp people in so it's warm, sweaty, and so on, you know. So that's really...
The energy is not the same, finally.
Yeah, the energy, you get it more like in your face, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Your second date in Paris. What do you prefer, finally, to stay in studio and create, or to tour?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, because when I'm locked in the studio too long, then I need to get out, you know. And when I'm out too long, I need to get in.
So. The solution might be to make a studio in the tour bus.
Nah, I think I need to come home and turn everything off and just be, you know, and then the creativity starts. So it's good.
How do you work in Bain? How do you create songs? Do you bring everything? Or is there a democratic way of work?
Well, actually, it's really just me who's doing everything, because it's a side project, my solo side project, you know. And it's me brainstorming in the studio or writing music and producing and stuff, you know. When we go out on tour, I hire people to play with me, and usually we always have the same band, but lately, last year, we did some changes within the band and stuff like that. So, but I think right now it's definitely working really good, you know. I have my son on drums, Jonathan Olsson from Dynasty, I don't know if you know that band. And then Gregor Anderson, new guitarist for us, you know, and this, you know, it's a good chemistry on stage. You will see it tonight.
When you started creating music, did you ever imagine to come to Paris one day to play for French people?
Yeah. Because when I was a kid, that was my dream to you know, be a rock star or whatever you want to call it, go on tours and play for people and stuff like that. So I think I grew up with that idea my whole life, so.
That was quite easy for you.
No, it's never easy.
No.
You know, it's hard work, but you know, finally, you know, it's looking better. Yeah.
What's the hardest?
the hardest I think is to make a good album. Like during the 2000, Pain was more like a single band, doing releasing singles and selling very good on singles, but albums didn't do so well. Only the singles, you know how it was. And now we changing it around from 2010 up.
Do you think you evaluated in your way to create? So
Yeah, I hope so. I think
change
so.
happens.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the sound of the Pain albums is very different from each other. If you listen to everyone, there's like different sound picture in it. I try to create new things all the time. And music comes secondary, and the sound comes first, kind of sometimes.
Okay. How do you see the evolution in the metal bands from those 10, 20 last years?
Well, you definitely can see it's a new generation from where I come from that's taking over, and it's a natural course, I think. My kid plays a lot of death metal, new death metal for me and stuff like that, so I really try to stay updated on the music scene. Otherwise it's easy, when you reach over 40, then you start going like, the 80s was the best, blah, 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 blah. And then you don't listen to anything after that, kind of, you stay in your bubble, but it's good to have my son because he always plays new stuff for me. So
What's the latest band you discovered?
ooh, that is a good question. I don't know, to be honest, right now. There's nothing really that blows my mind, to be honest, but yeah, it's hard to say. The only thing that really blew my mind was like Slipknot when the first album came out in 99 or 2000.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, and after that I haven't really thought of anything that's really blew my mind, to be honest. Maybe I haven't really been too focused on finding it.
So what would a band have to do to blow you, man?
Good music.
I was expecting this answer.
Yeah.
I realized it when I was asking the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any end words for our viewers and listeners?
Yeah. Enjoy life and stay safe, and hope to see everybody on tour.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you
for your time.
Thank you, and
It
enjoy
was
the
a
show
real
tonight.
pleasure to meet
Yeah,
you.
you too.